you going? I'm already always house.
These ones lay eggs on the leaves, and when the caterpillar eats the egg, and the egg goes into the tummy of the caterpillar, and the fly maggot comes out and eats the caterpillar from inside.
Yeah.
And they're very big flies, and they make this noise. Can you hear it there? That's great. That's a kitted fly that we found on the ground under one of the big eucalypts.
Hunting spiders come out at night really fast.
And it's flying. That's the noise you can hear. It's just beating its wing there, trying to fly away. We haven't heard it. Yo.
Ken, I found a spider.
Did you? Oh, this is the spider skin. Okay, let's get out of the creek.
And this is called a dragonfly nymph, actually. Nymph. And you see how he's propelling himself? He's actually jet propelled. He's squirting water out just out of there. You can't quite see it. And that's how he's moving around.
A spider skin?
That's right. As the spider grows, it sheds its skin. That's not a dead spider, it's just as the spider grows, it gets a new big skin. Well done. This is what the trout will be feeding on when it comes down into the stream. You see it running around there?
Yep.
Mayfly larvae, they're beautiful food for trout. This is a pisaurid, which looks very much, and these can walk across water. Just going to move this rock very carefully.
Pisaurid. Beautiful white stripes on the top.
See it there? And it sits on the water very, very nicely. And it skims across the water, and it will actually go under the water to catch its food. So it looks like the wolf spider, but it's a different one. Can you say pisaurid?
Pisaurid.
That's what it's called, a pisaurid.
Wait, John? Stand back.
And it's got the big name, it's called Dolomedes is the name of the spider.
Mr. Calder.
Oh, sorry, yep.
How long do wolf spiders live for?
They live about a year. Wolf spiders live for about 1 year. And that's a pretty long time for an invertebrate to live, isn't it? You know, some flies live only 1 day, and some butterflies live for 1 day. But a wolf spider lives for about a whole year. So that's a long time for an invertebrate to live.
Some insects can live for 7 years.
That's right, that's right. Some of the big spiders can, you know, the big Sydney funnel-web spiders?
Yep.
They can live for about 7 years. And do you know that a queen honeybee can live for about 25 years? How about that? How old are you?
8.
Well, imagine that. A queen honeybee can live about 3 times your age. That's a long time for a little bee to live, isn't it?
A rock like this, and then they turn into an adult.
What sort of bugs are they? Dragonflies.
They're dragonflies. Can you see anything through there?
I can actually see that one crawling.
Yeah, there's a bit too much sand in there now. There's the skin of a dragonfly nymph that excited them. And here's the dragonfly itself, if I can get him to move. They're reluctant to move. I think they like their camouflage, you see. And
Were you able to get in touch with Tim Sullivan?
most of these animals are very well camouflaged. And that's, of course, what they rely on.
If you really want to pick something up, whoever's the person in charge. No grass.
Is that alive?
It's alive, all right. And if you have a really close look, on its back, on its back hind leg, there's a little mite. These things often carry mites. Here we are, down there. See it there?
Whoa, cool.
See it there?
Look at it. Cool. What a hairy bum. Show it to the cameraman.
This is the largest spider in Victoria.
What is it?
It's called the Lena cancerides. It's just it's a huntsman spider.
Where did you find that?
No, well it hides under, see normally it hides under bark like that. And I just turned the bark over and there was the spider sitting there. And you can see these are the little egg sacs that it's beginning to make along here. So we won't hurt it, but you could almost have that as a pet, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Imagine you put a lead on, take it for a walk in the afternoon. Yeah. For us now. Look how big its legs are.
Just a husband.
You see now, look, spiders won't hurt you. It's very calm.
Hold my hand
Step back and let me
unusual.
Can you see the mites on its back? The little pink mites on its back? And down near the base of its right hind leg is a little pink spot, and that's a mite. And so they carry mites around. Sometimes they carry around pseudo-scorpions. Very nice. They're very nice spiders. They won't hurt you. They're just enjoying having a look at them, that's all. They're all part of nature.
So they're baby spiders.
Well, that's where
that's a female.
yes, that's a female. Delina cancerides is its name. Can you say that word? Delina cancerides. That's right.
Look at all its eyes.
Well, it's a female because at the front there, the little palps are not swollen. If it was a male, the two little palps at the front there would look like boxing gloves. And that's where the male genitalia is at the front. But this is a female because the little palps at the front aren't swollen. See its eyes there, have a look at its eyes. You see the 8 eyes at the front? They've got 8 beautiful eyes. Just relax, there it goes. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. There we are. Can you see the 8 eyes at the front there? Yep. They've got 8 beautiful eyes. All the better to see you with. And 2 big fangs, all the better to eat you with. So look, and I'll go and put the piece of bark back, and it can go back living on the big tree.
Quickly. I had fun today. It was great, and especially when we did the water bit, wrote it down, and we even got to watch him get the bugs out of the water and wait for them to come out of the weed. And we got to keep one of them.
So we've got beetles, we've got a number of beetles, we've got lots of these caddis. It's a caddisfly, so they make a case, and you can see that this is a case. We've got damselflies, and we've got little worm-like creatures. Now, what's the most common? Well, that's a very difficult question to answer because it depends where you are.
Yeah, I guess so.
In ponds like this, if you can get the animal to feed, and you can see it, and the difficulty with it is it happens very quickly. This is a very typical dragonfly. What they do is that well, the technical term is called metamorphosis. Let's just see if we can see anything under the microscope. Have you got we got a bit of a picture of. Yeah. All right.
You need to stay all where you are.
We can see him. He's taking his head out.
Is he? Good. Good. That's what he should do.
Back in.
And you've got him right.
Put it back in.
Poking his head out now. You can see his legs poking out.
The head's down under there.
Dragonflies are upside down.
Yes, we'll have a look at one of these. Still is going to be really quite difficult. But still.
You don't cut them in half.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Now, can you see him there?
Yeah, he's moving around.
Harry, move your head, Fred. This thing's just there. You might have to
I'm
move.
sorry, I can't see the screen from where I am, but if I push this in the middle, he may slow down a bit and you might be able to get a photograph. What about now?
Oh, he's gone up the top of the screen. You.
What about now?
Yeah, I've taken one.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get one of the really red ones, because that'll be a different species.
Now, who's at the back?